Although workplace safety and health conditions have improved over the years, many people still die each year due to occupational accidents. Too many employees remain at risk of injury, illness, or death because of their working conditions. So I've compiled here a list of the top 10 people who have died from their jobs, and hopefully this video will raise awareness for work safety. Starting off this list, and at number 10, a worker died after getting his arm caught in an escalator. The employee was doing some maintenance on an escalator when his arm got caught in the machine. He was transported to a hospital where he was pronounced dead shortly after. It is still unclear as to how the accident occurred. And now at number 9, we have a forest worker who died while trying to put out a fire. A forest fire was started by a German man who was burning some soiled toilet paper. Firefighters and emergency teams were working endlessly to try to extinguish the fire. Unfortunately, this 3-day fire was raging wildly because of the strong winds and high temperatures in the area. One of the forest workers died while working to control this fire that could have been easily avoided. Shockingly, at number 8, we have an employee who was killed after being electrocuted. The man was electrocuted while trimming a tree at a private residence. He was electrocuted after one of the branches was cut touched a power line. He was pronounced dead on the scene, and police are investigating this incident, and they believe that this guy was in his mid-20s. An employee died after falling from an electricity pylon, and this takes us to unlucky number 7. A 41-year-old worker was killed after falling from a city pylon that he was trying to fix. The unidentified man fell 12 meters or nearly 40 feet to his death, and the reason for his fall remains unclear. The first response workers pronounced the 41-year-old dead at the scene due to an impact of the fall. Number 6 is a sad one, but it takes us to a social worker who died while saving children that were caught under building debris. Some reports are claiming that a man rushed to the collapsed building to try to assist in the rescue effort. He ended up rescuing a 12-year-old girl and a boy, but he ended up getting trapped under a concrete beam. He was stuck there for 2 hours, and he was later taken to the hospital where he was later dead. Number 5 brings us to a man who died after falling into a machine that manufactures plastic. The man was standing on a 4-foot stool trying to remove a strip of plastic that was stuck inside of 2 rollers. His hand became stuck and his entire arm up to his mid-chest went through the roller. Another employee quickly pressed the emergency button, and first response workers attempted to free the man from the machine. He was transported to the hospital but later died due to very serious injuries. A Yellowstone National Park worker died after falling off the edge of the cliff, and this brings us to number 4. Estefania Elsevar was just 21 years old when she worked as a concession employee at the rim of the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. She was with a small group of co-workers when she fell off the edge. Her body was recovered 4 hours after the incident, and her death is still being investigated. Making this unfortunate list, and at number 3, is a worker who died after falling into a cement truck. The tragic incident occurred at the construction company in Ottawa, Ontario on August 8, 2016, so not too long ago. Ontario's Ministry of Labour has been called to investigate the situation, but at that time the man's name and age has not been released to the public. Apparently he was trying to dislodge some concrete from the discharge end of a ready-mix truck when he fell into the unit. Moving into number 2, a FedEx worker was crushed to death. This worker died after being crushed by a pallet that was holding 589 kilos or about 1,300 pounds of merchandise in New York. He was reportedly working inside a truck at FedEx freight site when the pallet tipped over and killed him. Paramedics quickly rushed to the scene as they fought to try to save him. Unfortunately, the man was pronounced dead at the scene due to heavy impact. And at number 1, for the top 10 people who have died doing their jobs, is a safari park employee in Japan who died after being attacked by a bear. An Asian black bear was seen climbing into a vehicle and attacking a park employee. The 46-year-old suffered injuries to the left side of his chest and stomach and was quickly rushed to the hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Investigators still cannot determine how the bear was able to climb inside of the car, but they're still investigating the horrific death. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys like these top 10 lists. If you guys do, don't forget to subscribe, also share this video around, and also hit the like button if you guys like it, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon in a new Most Amazing Top 10 video.